Hello guys, my name is Engineer Zax. So today I'll be taking you on support and resistance. Now, what is support and resistance? A support zone, a base area where price holds up as a result of demand greater than supply. Hence, the buying pressure is more than the selling pressure, which makes price to rally up. So actually, the note is actually from my PDF I compiled. So if you don't get it, it's in my community group. You can click the link below to get to the group and request for the PDF. So support and resistance are areas on our chart. These areas are areas where buying activities and selling activities takes place. So if you want to buy, you have to be positioned at the support area, the zone, right? If you want to sell, you have to be positioned at the resistance area. The resistance area are base area where price drops as a result of supply greater than demand. Hence, the selling pressure is more than the buying pressure. Now, what it means there is when you have an area like this area here where price drops, that means at this price level, sellers are present. They are more than the buyers. They are more than the buyers. That's why price sold down, because sellers are present. So supply is greater than demand at this price. That's why we call it our resistance, right? So for areas like this is your support area. Why? Because at this price level, demand is greater than supply. So instead of price to come down, price went up instead, because people bought at this price level. And when the buying pressure is more than the selling pressure, price goes up because people are buying. Demand is greater than supply, right? So in other words, if we remove, I'm clearing my chart now, you will notice that this area where price got rejected is a resistance area, and it's also the high. This place is an high, price got rejected here. This place is an high, price got rejected here. And this place is the low where price got accepted. This place is the low where price got accepted and move here. So we see that highs and lows are also areas of support and resistance, right? So wherever I see that price is reacting, you know that that area is an important area. Like for example, at this low, when price sold down here, got to this low held, this price, buyers came in and bought up to this point. They bought to this point, then resistance, sellers came in and sold from this point down to this point. So when it got to this point, the buyers bought again, support levels, the low, bought up to this point. Now you see that this previous support, if you extend the line, price reacted here, price sold when it got to the line. So this support now has turned to resistance. Initially, when price got to that price level, it bought, but then it sold below the area. So price now is trying to go above the levels. So you need enough buyers to come in for this price to go further up. But then price was rejected here. Then it found a new support here. then it tried again, found a new support and tried again. It was rejecting. So at that point is resistance. So support can turn to resistance. Sellers can Buyers can be sellers at a point, right? So the zone can flip. So at this point, when it created another low, it broke out. Fortunately, broke out of this resistance. After breaking out, it created another high here, and price got rejected from that high down here to create this low. Now that same low, price was accepted at the low. Now this support now is not acting as support again here. It's acting as support here. So we have support, we have resistance, we have support, right? Then price bought to this high again. When it got to this high, so we have this is our first high, this area, second high, and this is our third high. When it got to the high, we saw that sellers came in at this point and sold down. So price is now at the support level now. So the question is it going to keep buying up or is going to sell below? Now you want to see candlestick confirmation. You want the candles to close below this line before you can see it selling. But then if price is closing above this line, it's possible that it's going to buy to continue going up. Now another support and resistance, that's basically the horizontal support and resistance. When you have your horizontal lines, and that's support and resistance. So like we have here, the one I explained just now. So we also have our trend line support and resistance. So like I said, that highs and lows are areas of support and resistance. We have our low here, we have our high here, we have our low, we have our high, we have our low, we have our high here. So we have this structure that goes up like this, like this, like this, like this. So automatically it's in an uptrend. You just have to connect the lows together. Are you seeing it? Connect the lows, connect the highs together. So you have an uptrend. You have this low now is your support level. Support level. So if you see that why this high is your resistance level. So if you see that price moves from this low to this place, it got rejected. These higher prices came down, became low. They bought it again from here. The price increased again after buying. They sold at this high, came down again at this support. So this is your trend line support and resistance. So you have your support, the lows are your support, the highs are your resistance. So lows are where buyers are. When you see the price move from this level, if you see the price level 1.342 or so, is 1.342. If you buy here and you take profit here and price goes up 1.52, that means you're already in profit at that point. So support areas are where buyers are positioned. So when you have your trend like this and you have your high, low like this is your support area. So the pictures, they are in the PDF. Go through the PDF. It's in the community. You can just ask the admin to drop it for you. So you have your support area and your resistance area. So the highs are your resistance area, the low are your support areas. So you see that this support can also turn to resistance. For example, this is our trend, right? Connecting the high. So this is our support level. This trend line here is our support. So as you can see, zooming further, As you can see, price fell out of this support level here at this place. Price broke structure, it fell out at that point. So we have this low here which price has broken when it fell out of the trend line. We have it low here. So automatically this trend is the it will not be a resistance because price is below it, and we saw that this low here, which is support at this point, is now the resistance here. So when price broke structure to the downside, it came and retested this zone. So we have the support as turned resistance here. We also have another resistance here. So price rejected. You see the candle closing below the line. That's the most important thing. Candle should close below the area. If you close above, you know that it's likely to go up. So price sold to target this first low here, which is also a support area here that we've explained. So price is holding on to this side. It might reverse from here, goes up, or it might come down, sell, might lose the support area. So automatically, once price is there, you are looking to buy. When price is in the support area, you just buy to target the next high. Like this area, this support area, this place, price came. If you're bullish to continue, you buy support area, sell resistance. Here is resistance, 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 sell them to support. So that's support and resistance. So like I said, we have our trend line support. Okay, that's in the uptrend. If it's in a downtrend, it's literally like this. So here is our resistance, here will be our support. If it's in a downtrend, this is an uptrend, here will be the support, here will be the resistance. Don't forget, highs are the resistance, lows are the support. Lows are the support, highs are the resistance. That's all. So like this is an example. We have our lows, our support, the low, the low, the low. So this support, support. Then we have the highs, the high, this resistance. So that's the resistance. So you see that when price gets to the low, at this point, it bought to this upside. It got to the high and sold down here. It bought again from here, sold again when it goes to the high till it broke out, right? So that's support and resistance. Now we see that with this price action here, we have our support level at this point. Sorry, let me try to raise it. We have our support level at this point. We have another one here. This one's here. We have another one here. So each of these line, they are horizontal support levels where price reacted. So when price got made this low, it bought. This is an important area. So price was holding on to this area till it sold, right? And it has to retest this area. But then when it retested, at this point, there is a support too. So it bought to this place. So if you have bought here to target here, you're making money. Then this is the resistance area. You know that, okay, this thing is going down. You have to sell, right? Then you sell from there. Then this place that is support, price came again to retest it to form an high, and it got rejected. Why? Because that place is that's a resistance area. So automatically there's always rejection at the high. That's why we draw the trend like this till price breaks out. So where support can turn to resistance, resistance can turn to support. You see now that this area of resistance here, I just extended the line and price bought above it. It bought expanded to this side. So if you're buying, you're targeting this high here. So you buy support. You can see another example. This support and resistance. Price broke out of the resistance. We tested it as support and bought. That's all. Reacted at this resistance place, then broke out again. That's support and resistance for your highs and lows. Just wait for price to react there and buy. So I hope you understand what I have taught today. My community is open for questions and I will give answer to them in my ability. So join the link below. The PDF is also there. When you join, you can request it from the admin. It will be sent to you 100% free. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye.